Okay, let's talk about planning for the day and how to best hit your numbers. So, the absolute best way to hit your numbers throughout the day is to have a plan, at least for the day ahead. So, typically, what I recommend and what I do is I create a dinner plan that we have for at least 5 to 6 days of the week. It's not necessarily laid out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You could absolutely do it that way. But what I typically do is I plan out about 6 dinners. We go grocery shopping, get all the items that we need for those dinners, what I need for my breakfast, which for me is typically the same thing every single day. So that part of the grocery list stays the same. And then lunch, same for me. It does stay pretty consistent day to day with my lunch. There's some changes here and there. Sometimes I will use leftovers. But the best thing to do is when you get up in the morning is as you have your breakfast, go ahead and enter in whatever that is. I have my breakfast saved in my meals, so I'm going to just go in and I'm going to add that. And then my lunch, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my lunch, which I do not have saved at the moment. And then my next step is going to be to enter in dinner. And with this one, it is not saved either. So I'm going to go back and enter in each of the items that we plan to have for dinner. And just enter that in. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I see that I still have 770 calories remaining that I need to meet for the day. So what I'm going to do is click into this screen where I can see my nutrients. This is the section where I can see my total of what I already have entered for today, what my goal is, what I have left over. So I see that my fat is really low for the day. So I'm going to go in and find a way to increase that to start with. Mind you, what I follow is more of a keto / carnivore diet. So this may not look anything like what your nutrients are, but this is just how you're going to piece it together. So now I'm going to go back. Now that I know that I'm lacking 68 grams of fat, I'm going to add more fat into my lunch. I'm also down on my protein, so I'm going to add more protein there. And I also have some additional carbohydrates that I need to add in. So to do this, I may actually add in a snack. And something that I do like to add in is a Greek yogurt, a full-fat Greek yogurt when I'm low on protein and I'm low on fat. So I'm going to have a full serving of that. And I'm actually going to add some protein powder mixed in with that. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to check again. I still have 571, so that's not going to fill it out. Still a little bit more protein, carbohydrates. I have a couple grams, but I'm within 5 grams there, so that looks pretty good. Fat is my main thing that I have to fill in. So I'm going to go back to lunch, and we're going to look at some areas, maybe even dinner, like avocado. I could increase that. So if we do 2 servings there, that'll bump fat up just a little bit. The raw cheese is a great way to increase fat, so I'm going to double that. And then what I'll do from here, because I'm missing so much, is I'm gonna actually just fill in with a salad with an olive oil dressing. So if I put in a wedge salad, and I'll do a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I just want plain balsamic vinegar. Okay, so now we're much closer. I still have a little bit of filling in to do, but I think this will give you the idea of the best way to fill in your numbers. So you'll see now I'm right on target with my protein, a little over on my carbohydrates, but I'm still within those 5 grams. So remember, as long as we're within 5 grams, you're good to go. That's golden. That's pretty much right on target. And then fat, I still have to fill in a little bit more there. So I'll just go through, I might add some cheese onto my salad possibly to increase that fat. But this is how I would go about planning out my day and getting as close as possible.